Now, it's not a WordPress class unless we talk a little bit about how to be able to secure yourself in the event that you need to be able to recover. So what I'm going to do from here is I'm just going to come down over here to the Tools options. And inside of the Tools options, I'm going to click on the drop down, and you're going to notice that you have an Import and an Export option. I'm going to click on the Export option, and the Export is going to allow me to be able to take all of the posts that I have here. So I can specify them by dates, I can specify them by authors, by categories, by content type, and by statuses. For the most part, this deals with all of the content that's been typed into the page. So if I wanted to be able to kind of move all of this information out, this is the way that I would do that. I would go ahead and I would grab this one file here. So generally what I tend to do is I tend to just show this in Finder, and I'll grab this and I'll move this onto my desktop. So now I have it here on my desktop. Now, once I have that all set there, I would make a new folder and just call this Site Backup. And I'll grab that file and I'll put that file inside of there. So now all of my information for this site sits inside of this one area called Site Backup. What I want to be able to do now is I want to be able to take this and I want to be able to add a couple of different things inside of this. The export's going to be one of them. What I'm also going to want to do is I want to be able to connect to my site, and this is something that I recommend that you do as often as you can, just to be able to make sure that you have all of your stuff taken care of. Now, I have this in an area called Dev Center 3. Generally, the WP content folder is probably the folder that you need the most. Inside of here, your plugins, your themes, and your uploads are the three folders that I would use. So for me, I would grab these three folders here, plugins, themes, and uploads. And I would also throw these inside of your Site Backup folder. That is going to take any plugins that you've installed inside of your WordPress installation. It's going to take any themes that you've customized, because a lot of the times when you set up a theme, if you buy it or you cut it or you do it on your own, you're going to be doing some modifications to this. So you want to make sure that you have the most recent version of it. Whenever you upload a picture through the user interface that you have inside of WordPress, it automatically throws it inside of this uploads folder and it sorts it by date. So all of that information will sit in this one area. If you need to be able to go to a new website, that's information that you're going to need. So I would say that this is probably the bare minimum of information that you would need should you need to jump to a different website. Now, in the next lesson, what we'll do is we'll talk a little bit about how to be able to import all of that information and a plugin that I think will help you quite a bit for this.